what amazing pictures. The most powerful picture of the day, no doubt, came from the Ambala Air Force Station, where President Droupadi Murmu took a rather historic sortie in a Rafale fighter jet. And then the other headline grabber was that picture, that she was in fact with Squadron Leader Shivangi Singh, posing with the same Rafale pilot about whom multiple Pakistani handles had claimed that she'd been captured by Pakistan during Operation Sindoor. Clear messaging there, but let's also focus on the Nari Shakti moment. Dressed in a G-suit, President Murmu flew in the same Rafale that participated in Operation Sindoor.
President Droupadi Murmu takes a sortie in Rafale fighter jet from the Air Force Station in Ambala. The President, who's the Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces, flew for around 30 minutes. The jet was flown by Group Captain Amit Gehani, Commanding Officer of the 70 Squadron. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh was in flight on another Rafale aircraft when the President was in the air. The Rafale jet President Murmu flew was used in Operation Sindoor, which saw the Indian Air Force bombing terror headquarters deep inside Pakistan just a few months ago. President Murmu also posed with Squadron Leader Shivangi Singh, the same fighter pilot about whom multiple Pakistani social media handles falsely claimed that she had been captured by Pakistan during Operation Sindoor. Squadron Leader Shivangi Singh had earned her Qualified Flying Instructor badge at Tambaram in Tamil Nadu on Tuesday. Later in the visitor's book, the President noted, "The sortie on the Rafale is an unforgettable experience for me. The first flight on the potent Rafale aircraft has instilled in me a renewed sense of pride in the nation's defense capabilities." Droupadi Murmu has become the first president to fly the Rafale jet. She had taken her maiden sortie in Sukhoi 30 Mark I fighter aircraft in 2023. Bureau Report, India Today.
So many takeaways really from that moment of President Murmu taking that sortie in the Rafale. And joining me on this broadcast is Shivani Sharma as well as Gaurav Sawant to talk about really some of those big headline moments. Gaurav, I'll come across to you first on the multiple messages that it sends across to Pakistan. First, the Rafale jets that were part of Operation Sindoor. President Murmu was taking that sortie in one of those jets. Secondly, that picture with Squadron Leader Shivangi Singh.
So the picture with Shivangi Singh that Pakistani social media had claimed had been taken prisoner of war, captured and taken prisoner of war by Pakistan during Operation Sindoor, when Pakistan claimed it had downed a Rafale. It just completely, that lie has been called out, and not by India clarifying or giving any facts that Pakistan desperately sought, but by just putting Squad Leader Shivangi Sharma out there in public domain, Shivangi Singh in public domain. That's point one. Point two, she was in Tambaram. She's become a QFI, qualified flying instructor. She was always in India. None of the aircraft anywhere crossed the LC or the IB to hit across. Now you're using BV, beyond visual range missiles and the kind of weapons and systems India used. None of our fighter jets crossed across and were shot down. Pakistan actually relied on a series of half-truths and absolute lies that are systematically being called out. One lie has been called out now. Other lies will be called out very soon, but not because India wants to clarify. As Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh said, let them keep guessing and let them assume that they've shot down whatever number of aircraft they claim they have. Let them factor in those many less aircraft, because Operation Sindoor remains on, and in case Pakistan starts believing its lies, then next time it'll be caught by a bigger surprise. Because do keep in mind, like you and I and Shivani have reported so extensively, Akshita, the fact remains Operation Sindoor is not just about targeting 9 terrorist training camps, it's also punching holes through Pakistan's radar and air defense systems and then bombing 11 Pakistani air bases by the time, and that's something that President Droupadi Murmu's flight also signifies, India had complete air superiority over Pakistan. 10th of May, Pakistan wasn't flying its Air Force anymore. Imagine a country with 11 of its air bases bombed, 6 of its radars out of action. Can it fight a war? It cannot. So those are Pakistan's lies that are systematically being called out by the Nari Shakti of India.
And this is very, very smart messaging by President Murmu, using this occasion to send multiple messages across to Pakistan on Operation Sindoor. Shivani, I'll bring you in because, the biggest takeaway for me from those images is just how much pride you feel and how inspiring it is to see a woman president there in a G-suit, fully suited up, taking that sortie in a Rafale.
Certainly, Akshita, it's a different feeling, especially we can connect to that feeling being women. And after Defense Minister, Prime Minister, all the chiefs, it was the turn of the President to be among the heroes of Operation Sindoor. And this particular sortie was a remarkable sortie in multiple manner. Not only because it proved the operational capability of Indian Air Forces from Ambala Air Base, that happened to be one of the strategic locations from where the Rafales were launched during Operation Sindoor, but also in terms of busting the lie, fake narrative of Pakistan by posing proudly with the Squadron Leader Shivangi Singh, to which Pakistan was claiming that she was captured, she was the prisoner of war, and India did not clarify in panic. Remember, Akshita, these are the pictures that are emerging automatically. Earlier this month, we also saw Squadron Leader Shivangi Singh getting that badge, the qualifying badge in Tambaram. Then we see her with the president. So this is not how India is giving a clarification, but automatically the lie, the fake agenda of Pakistan is getting busted. And also a very strong and stern warning for Pakistan that India's Rafale jets, India's operational capabilities, and India's operational alertness is on a high. Operation Sindoor is still on. And the president, the supreme commander, not only acknowledging the heroes of Operation Sindoor, but also carrying that gratitude from the nation to these heroes who were a part of Operation
the
Sindoor.
messaging of being the supreme commander of the forces and being there with them, sending across a message from the Rafale, from the skies, amazing, truly. Thanks very much, Shivani, for joining us with those details. Thanks to Gaurav as well.